Andy Burnham dealt huge blow on live TV just hours before becoming PM. Andy Burnham will officially take over as Prime Minister, following Sir Keir Starmer's resignation, but the road ahead will not be smooth. Just hours before his arrival at 10 Downing Street on Monday, former MEP and author, Stanley Johnson, slammed the new Labour leader live on GB News. Speaking with hosts Ellie Costello and Alex Armstrong, Johnson was asked if Burnham will be able to turn the ship around and oversee necessary changes in the UK. "Well, I've got to tell you, I am very, very skeptical," he replied, pointing out that nobody voted for this man in an official general election.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Veckin Pet Fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
I am very, very skeptical. Nobody voted for this man. Former MEP and author Stanley Johnson launches a scathing attack against Andy Burnham ahead of his arrival into Downing Street later today. pic.twitter.com/HFFEU5FAdger. The father of the former Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, added that he's terribly worried about Burnham's language surrounding ideas of class war and vindictiveness. "I get the feeling that there's shock after shock in store for people who have not voted for this man," he continued. "So, in a nutshell, I think the fair and right thing for the government to do at this point would be to say, look, he's there by accident. It was a coup, brilliantly engineered too, if you like, but not one." Of course, I and so many others are going to be worried about how on earth the country can afford the kind of promises which he and his team appear to be making on social care, on housing, on immigration, all that kind of thing. "He's deeply worrying, and I think we've got to get clarity on this," Johnson concluded. The former MEP isn't the only politician voicing concerns about Burnham. Leader of the opposition, Kemi Badenoch, declared, "Andy Burnham is becoming Prime Minister without having set out a clear plan for government." "I have found Andy to be a nice man," Badenoch noted, "but Britain needs a leader who can take difficult decisions, not a people pleaser."